Hey, you crazy motherfuckers. Welcome back to another edition of Crazy Truth. I'm your host with the most, Cole, and I'm here with the lovely, and a year older MILF, Miss Amanda.
Hey.
Happy 50th birthday, Miss Amanda.
Yeah, enjoy.
This is our special birthday show.
Yeah, whatever.
We were going to have a cake with the candles in here, but there's fire regulations about too many candles around soundproof things, so we just couldn't do it. No, it is Miss Amanda. We actually record it on Sunday, so this is Miss Amanda's 50th birthday. She doesn't look a day over 30. I'm the one that looks like I'm 78, so she's doing pretty good. Really? You're a MILF, not my mom. Quit touching me like that. Anyways, hold on. So, before I forget...
You had something on your lip, and I was just going to take it off.
That would be called my mustache and beard. Before I forget... Before I pull up Miss Amanda and forget, let's do this real quick. I almost said happy birthday again. I'm fucking tired. This is season 4, episode 161. So that would be 111 episodes older than you are. See how that one? So episode 161. And we did not talk about the episode tonight, and I have a special one in store for you.
Oh, fuck.
I made it so that it was theme appropriate.
Oh, shit.
Uh-huh. Yep. So, yeah. So there you go. Interesting. Huh?
Yay. I'm so excited.
What's your shirt say? Show them your titties. I mean, well, show them your titties.
They're kind of hanging out.
They are hanging out.
It says, so happy I'm 50. And then it spells shit going down.
She had that special way. That's awesome. Anyway. Jesus.
Ooh, but knock shit. See, you can't see in that one.
So there you go. So those of you that just listen, you need to be a part of our secret Facebook page, Crazy Truth. Don't tell Crazy Kasbh.
What are we?
Kasbh Inc. Whatever the fuck we are. Don't tell. Shh. Don't tell the others. And also follow
don't
us
tell
on
anybody if you can't remember what it's called.
Shit. And also follow it on YouTube. This is a geriatric day here at the fucking studio, obviously, and I don't know whose birthday it is. Apparently, I'm the one who's lost my fucking mind. Anyways.
Paybacks for hell in next year. Just
I have no idea what you're talking about. Why? I will not have a single issue with turning 50. That is the biggest fucking bunch of bullshit you'll ever see. Trust me. I will be issue galore. So, but before we get to the meat and potatoes of the event, or in the cake of the party, that's what everything's gonna go with a theme. Instead, before we get to the cake, which would be the heart of the party, we need to play all the silly games ahead of time. You need to pin some tail somewhere. So
or chase it.
Come here. So let's give a shout out to our paid sponsors, ASN Lifestyle Magazine. 3 million swingers can't be wrong. Check them out today. Now, don't forget, September 16th through the 19th is the ASN Lifestyle Magazine Awards. Make sure you go on and vote. Make sure you sign up to attend. It's going to be a 4-day event. We're going to be there. We actually still have to make a video because we are presenters. So we're going to make a promo video for them here yet tonight or tomorrow probably. So we're going to be there. You can hang with us, party with us. We like to drink. Just saying. And when Amanda drinks, she gets naked. Just saying. So 1 + 1 equals...
Wait, what?
So, where does that lead us to?
I do.
Anywho, so check them out. ASN Lifestyle Magazine and ASN Awards.com is what it is. So check them out and make sure you let them know that Kasbh sent you. And make sure when you go in to vote for the awards, you vote for Crazy Winter Night. That's us. Crazy Truth on 2 categories. That's us. Full Swap Shop. We're part of that. That's us. Make sure we're up for 6 awards, and we want to bring home some fucking hardware, bitches. Woo! Okay, that sets the red lines. Okay, and this is where we lose all the fucking
system.
The system of the down. I'm hoping if they sue us, we'll get added press. Just saying. Okay, Gene Simmons. Whatever. Okay. And then also, hey, I just mentioned it. It came up in conversation just a minute ago. You listen to the shows, you read the mag. Holy shit. Fuck, you can go buy some swag. That's right, at fullswapshop.com. Check it out today. Fullswapshop.com. So, before we get started, though, I think this is the most important thing we need to do for the show. On the count of 3, everybody, sing at home.
Oh, Jesus,
sing the videos with us. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I'm doing this. Happy birthday to
You're
you.
a dick.
Happy birthday, dear Miss Amanda. Happy birthday to you. I'd say blow, but we're on Facebook. Okay. So hopefully you were singing along at home. If not, please do. And we're also trying to ask to get as many penis, boob, and pussy things sent to her as possible. She likes all of those things.
Do I really?
You too. Some of those things would make it like a birthday present for me too. Anyways.
Wow, could you have done it any more cheesy?
Maybe. If I practiced it, I probably could. Look, this half-century thing only happens every so often, so I want to make the most of this.
I'm almost at midlife.
For your family, we keep waiting. I don't know what door the owl is going to show up with. We're going to go out. Miss Amanda's getting a new whip for her birthday. I'm pretty excited about that. We're going to go get that tomorrow. The Nimbus 3000 broom. We're going to pick that up for her at Walmart, so she's going to get a new broom to ride around. And, yeah. We're pretty sure that our little
If
dog
I could
Jack
make
will
one
turn
fly,
in.
it'd be great. I would do it in a heartbeat.
We're pretty sure our little dog Jack's he's gonna be, instead of a black cat, she's got a black chin pin, so it'll work out. We'll just hook we'll put a fucking saddle on Willie with a broom, and you can ride Willie across the neighborhood. That'll be funny as fuck.
Yeah.
Anyways, should we do some questions and educate some people?
Are we educating people?
Probably not.
Okay.
But we're spewing our opinions at them. We're like jizzing their face with our knowledge, whether they want to be jizzed on or not. I don't know if I want you to squirt, squirt, squirt. You've been jizzed.
All right.
Smooth criminal. What happened to you this weekend? I listened to Crazy Truth and got jizzed on.
You are such a dork.
We're gonna do a shirt that says Crazy Truth jizzed the truth on me.
Jizzed the truth.
Jizzing the truth on me. Tasting some donuts. Okay, all right, so anyways.
Some days do we see what I live with?
Yeah, no shit. So I picked these questions were not all from this week.
Okay.
In fact, I only grabbed two, but I want to pick the theme, and we're just going to read to you. Let's see if you can pick up on the theme.
Oh, good God.
Shall we?
Yes.
Are we all ready to go? Drum roll.
I don't know if I'm ready for it, but...
I'm 25 and newly single. I've just started in the lifestyle. I've met lots of people. I'm open to meeting and talking to anyone, but one gentleman was talking to me and got upset because when he asked me to meet, I declined. When he asked why, I was honest and said his age. He is 62. He got mad. What did I do wrong? That was from Connie. Another question we're going to deal with tonight. My husband and I have been in the lifestyle about 3 years. We only play as a couple. Over the last 2 years, my husband's requirements have kept changing. He only wants to play with couples in their late 20s to mid 30s. First, we are late 50s, so it is getting harder to find couples that want to play, and I prefer older men or people closer to my age. If you note the theme here tonight, the glare, wow, whew, I think I'm getting a fucking frostbite on my ear. The theme tonight, and I thought it made sense to go with the birthday, is age, because let's face it, we get a lot of questions on age in the lifestyle because unlike a lot of other hobbies, you have a wide fucking range of age groups and people that participate. And I think I'm not hassling you about your age anymore, but I think it's legitimate because you have all kinds of different things here going on in terms of you have people that their kinks are. Is this something being stupid?
Yeah, I don't know. What the hell are you doing?
You have people that their kinks are substantial age differences. You have people that have, there are people that are looking for somebody way older. There are people that are looking for someone way younger. There's people that are looking for people the same age. There are people that have had requirements and rules and opinions and shit like that on how old to play or not to play with somebody, right?
Right.
Because that's something you have. We'll talk about that tonight too. And the thing is there's nothing wrong with age questions, but I think it's something that people it doesn't get talked about because there's this thing of people don't. It's kind of taboo. It's not taboo. It's like no one wants to yuck somebody else's yum, so they don't talk about it.
Okay.
Right? And for some reason, if you're one of them listening at watch at home, our fucking computer's being a piece of shit.
Maybe it's you.
It could be me. That is absolutely. It could be it. We can always log out of this one and come back to it. Actually, let's do that. Here, give me this fucking thing. Hold on. Anyways, okay. So I don't want to log out. Let's do this.
Wow, you're intelligent.
Wow, I am good. Oh wait, there. Okay, here we got age. There we got some questions. So now I'm gonna try to go back in here and see this stuff, and it's gonna be a butthead, isn't it?
Then you know what? Just watch it from that.
Okay, so cool. So here's the thing. So well, it doesn't work it quite the same magic, quite the same way. Fuck.
Quit worrying about what. Stop.
I don't like that.
Piss me off.
Is that a mommy?
So
thing?
Fuck off. Wow, really?
Anyways, okay. So hopefully you guys can hear us on Facebook Live. I don't even know for sure right now. Anyways.
Oh my gosh, you can hear.
Well, it's just being so fucking... My computer was being really retarded on the page earlier today, and it's pissing me off.
Well, you can read the comments right there if you're concerned about seeing comments.
Fine.
What, are you upset because you can't see yourself?
No, because they can't... No, they
there.
don't go through... I can't answer as we go through. I'm just trying to...
Yes, we can.
Happy.
See, it's...
It won't change, I promise you.
You just saw that update, so don't even go there.
Oh, fuck, it did. Oh, well, I'll be damned. You know what? You just shows how wise you are.
Age gets some of us differently.
Okay.
Some of us can't handle technology.
I'm doing pretty fucking good.
Some of us older people can.
Yeah, tell your kids that when they're giving you a smartphone when you're 110.
Anywho, as long as it's a smartphone.
All right, so let's talk about where do you want to start with this?
Start with the first one. Start at the top.
That was original. Okay, so go.
There's nothing wrong.
No, number one, okay, you did not do anything wrong.
There's nothing wrong. If some people have their age requirements, and let's face it, a majority of older men want younger women.
Wait, what?
I know.
Why?
I don't know. Well,
I do.
Maybe you should answer that. Maybe it's the firmer skin and body. Maybe it is the youth.
It ain't the fucking mind.
It could be, but not thinking.
No, okay. I reached out to Connie on this one and asked her. She sent me the screenshots of the conversation.
Okay.
Which was, and the reason why that was good is that I wanted to see, honesty is awesome in the lifestyle, and as my thing is, rock on for being honest as to why you aren't interested in meeting.
Right.
Presentation is everything in the lifestyle. So
very much.
I wanted to make sure that it wasn't like, because you're an old fucker, because then it'd be like, well, then you're in the wrong. And it wasn't. It was very respectfully done and said. So one, I think you have kind of a case here where you got a dude that's just being a fucking, kind of a little bit, got a little butthurt because he wanted to fucking bang a 26-year-old or a 25-year-old and fucked it, and she wasn't interested. But I do think it's a huge part of the conversation. I think for guys, guys are fucking weird when it comes to this whole age thing, right? Because when I can remember when you're younger, I wanted to fuck an older woman. And most of my friends did too. Like, it was a badge of honor to come back and fucking bang to 40-something. When you're 20, it was like, I don't know if it made you feel like you had accomplished something or what. Little did we know we'd reach a point where it's like, hey, keep fucking the ones in your own age group because someday they're not going to want to talk to you anymore. So, but it was you wanted to be with this older woman type thing, right? And as you get older, then you start to, I think that, like, for me personally, the personality wins no matter what, right? But there has been times that I've given people a chance that maybe weren't the body type I was interested in or whatever because of their age. And part of that is, as a guy, as we get older, we want to still feel, I think, in my opinion, we want to still feel like that a younger woman finds us hot. Well, of course, the old woman finds us hot because, well, they're old too. No, we still want, I mean, that sounds stupid, but we kind of want that. And I think that sometimes it's not so much about the actual sex as it's about like about the chase for younger, at least for me. I don't know, but guys are listening to this going, no. Now I've heard the reason, and you have told me the reason that younger women like older guys, and we're seeing a couple people coming up going on there still talking about fucking guys when they're older, or when they're younger fucking older guys, that older guys are a better fuck. Or can be, again, there's no general statement, but that older guys generally can be a better fuck than a younger guy.
I tend to go for not like a big age difference. I've done both.
In the lifestyle. Older than you or younger than you, best fuck you've had since we've been in almost over 11 years. Seriously.
That's a difficult one.
I'm going to go, thinking back to the conversations, I'm going to say one of your top 5 was substantially older, like probably
well, we were
7 or 8 years
40
older.
40 and
almost 10 years older.
No, because one was like 52 when we were like 40.
Right. So, and one of your concerns initially was like before we met them, we got to know them, was the age,
Mm-hmm.
and he turned out to be one of your best fucks.
Right.
And yeah. Remember, Cole's younger. Just keep that in mind. Good point.
I know Cole's younger.
But another one of your top 5s, I believe, is close to our age. Really, like within 2 or 3 years, but still a little bit older. Very good.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
Yep. But like within 2 to 3 years of our age, but
Right.
still a little bit older.
Right.
Has there been anybody that was just in your top 5 that was younger? Not including me, of course.
Well, I can't turn away the pseudo boyfriend.
Oh, fuck, yeah. Yeah, wait a minute. After his faux pas this weekend, does his fuck skill set... Does his fuck status still... No. He's younger and he's a good fuck.
He is a good
and he's...
He's only like 7 years younger.
Right. So, but it's been... But you have never done the, like, really, really substantially younger age range.
Yeah, I have.
You have... Yeah, okay, yes. But that was... Okay, I'm going to preface... No, wait. I'm going to preface that with, you've done that one time.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, there's a bigger hurdle that you had to overcome with that.
I didn't say it was bad.
No, I know that. But I know you didn't say it was bad.
No, that was a hurdle because I always refuse to do somebody younger than my kids.
Right, and that's the next thing I want to get to that, because I want to talk about that, because I think that is something that's very predominant in the lifestyle, and I want to talk about that. So I take that one and I go, that scenario, there was a couple of things that were interesting with that. So we're getting some great comments. Got to be no younger than 10 years from my daughter's age. Change to remember Cole's younger, absolutely. Aaron, young guys have stamina, older guys have experience. That's a good.
Very true.
That's a good point. So, I guess the first thing we're trying to say is, we're not trying to say either way is younger or older is better or worse.
No, it's just she's not wrong in having a preference.
Exactly. No,
and he has no right to get upset.
No.
Because he got shot down.
No, especially when reading the text, she was very, very polite about it. And kudos.
Did the text actually sound like he was mad?
Yeah. And called her a cunt.
Oh, wow.
called her a cunt and called her a bitch and just, because she was young, thought she was so much better than anybody else. And it's like, you know what? Here's the reality of this. There are groups out there, young swinger groups and whatever, that have age requirements, and it's a huge hot button in the lifestyle. There are people on both sides of this argument, and we're not going to cover necessarily that some say it's absolutely wrong to have, that they say, hey, you can't be any older than X, and there's also groups that say you can't be any younger than X. There's a lot of things like that. Sometimes what it comes down to is there is common ground and safety in common ground. And the reality of it is, if I'm 20-something, I get it. I maybe don't want to go and meet and hang out with people that I'm originally thinking are my mom and dad.
Right.
I want to say this because I think this is an important part of this whole age thing, is that, look, here's the deal. Remember, everybody, okay? Think back when you first got in the lifestyle before you knew anything that was going on. And if somebody said, hey, we're all going over to a meet and greet, you want to come over to it? And you have no idea what any of that means. And you have no idea. And so your brain goes, do we all fuck? What is all the crazy things we think the first time we're going to things before we know what they are, right? Now, put yourself in that situation as a 20-something, right? And so people that are older going, hey, you want to come to this thing? And you don't know if it means you've got to fucking have sex with all these old people. You don't know. Or if you're an older couple, we've had questions the other way. An older couple being afraid that they're going to walk into somewhere that it's everybody's way younger and they're going to feel out of place. So there's a comfort level. Hey, come to this thing. It's all couples that are between 20 and 40. Or it's all couples that are between 40 and 60. There's a comfort level to be around people that have something in common. Especially till you understand that, hey, look, it's not just you have to fuck whoever walks up and says hi to you.
Right.
God, I wish that was the case. I would be fucking just running around. Hi. You'd think I was a fucking politician. Mwah, come here. Cool, what are you doing? Nothing. Saying hi to people. Just meeting people. Greeting.
To me, anyway. Age isn't really a thing. I know, except for the whole kid thing, and I think I made it past that.
But that wasn't always the case. Age, when we first got into it, age was a deal. For both of us.
What part of age? About being younger?
Because we had Okay, let's face it. Sitting here right now where I'm just about to turn 49, you just turned 50, and we're laughing about the couple that we hooked up with that we were concerned with age because they were in their... I believe she was about 49 and he was like 52. And we were like, God, I don't know, having sex with these old people. Okay, right now, you know what? Well, they weren't very fucking old at all.
I know.
But at the time when we were 40 and 41, it was like, okay, this is going to be kind of weird. Okay, wow. Now that we're in the lifestyle and have been in the lifestyle, that perspective changes. By the same token, we have always said that there's a certain degree, there's a window. There's a finite amount of time for swinging. I mean, there's not. You can be a swinger any age, right?
Talk to that old lady that's in her 80s.
Yeah.
90s.
In 90s.
She was.
Yeah, we have people on our page who are in their 90s. Okay? I know somebody and there's a group in Kansas that's got a gal that's in her 80s that gets laid at every party. Okay? Fucking rock the fuck on. And we're getting some more great things. Age is a number. Richard, Amy and I are 20 years difference in age. We get looks both ways. Have been shot down by older and younger, and just we don't move on. That's a great thing. Rachel prefers older guys. Mike, maybe it varies by geography. We're newer, but our observation has been lifestyle is close to our age or older. Only been a few in the 20s, most are 40s. And Mike, you're exactly right. If you look at the demographics of swingers, right, it is primarily it's actually I think it's mid 30s to mid 50s is the primary range of most lifestylers, and then whatever. But there's a kids are doing shit now that we weren't doing when we were kids.
Isn't that the truth?
I mean, our oldest kid was in high school and talking about fucking him and his girlfriend using fucking handcuffs and shit.
We're like, dude,
when we were in
you're
high
using them
school,
now.
when we were in high school, I was excited to get my dick touched. You know, I mean, nobody was fucking tying anybody fucking up. We weren't even close to that, you know, that shit yet. So there's a shift in that. So for 20-somethings now or 30-somethings come in and do this shit, they were doing shit in college that we were just fucking jacking off thinking about. I mean, they've been doing that all the time now. It's like, that's great. So, you know, whatever. But I think as we have aged, we always said we didn't want to be that fucking scary old couple that's like the 50-year-olds go, I don't want to play with them. They're old as fuck. I mean, and that's going to happen. At some point in time, it's going to happen to all of us.
But I don't think so. I personally think...
That's because you don't look 50. So when you're 70, people will be like, let's go fuck the 40-year-old Miss Amanda. Look, she brought her grandpa with her. That's cute.
Anyway, what I think is that you find people that have a common ground. Whether
Need
it
for
be
dick and
age or
pussy.
whatever. Well, and then that continues on until y'all are just done with doing it. You know.
Will that ever be us? Will we ever be done with doing it?
Well, if you have a circle of, let's say you get like
jerk.
your clique, okay? I hate cliques, but you have your friends that you play with on a kind of not a regular basis, but y'all play before and you know each other and all that stuff. I can see as you get older that same group going and still playing.
Right. Because then we can use our canes and walkers as sex toys. Hold on. Robert put also as a kink for some people for different age ranges. Yep. At first I thought that said rangers. I'm like, I totally want to think of age rangers. We're going to start the age rangers.
Oh, good.
Robert, you're in. You know you'll wear a shirt that says age ranger with me. We go hunt down MILFs of different ages. Michael,
you're hunting down MILFs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm to the point now. I told you I've had a GILF. I've had a MILF. I've had a GILF. I'm still searching for that first GILF to just pound her right into a fucking broken hip. Anyways, Mike also puts... fuck, I'm going to hell for that. Lifestyle is also about maturity. Age and maturity do not necessarily correspond, as evidenced by the reaction of the guy in the first scenario. You're exactly right. Well, a perfect example is the guy that was substantially younger. Very mature. Very mature.
Very.
Was not, you know, it wasn't like, okay, hey, great, I'm going to go fuck this punk. No, that wasn't it at all. Very mature, you know, and that does play. That is a huge factor in all of it. I mean, it really is.
Personality wins.
Personality wins. Now, the amount of shitty personality I'm willing to tolerate here in your 20s seems to be a little... No, I'm just kidding. This is going to give me so much hate mail for this shit. It just is with it. Okay, real quick, we need to take a break real quick. It's halftime, so hold on.
Oh, good God. I'm afraid of this one.
Why?
I don't know, because I'm always afraid of what you're going to come up with. Your mind thinks like none other.
We'll be right back. We're going to take a quick short break here. Hey everybody, it's party time. Yay! Yay! You know what you need to do? You need to celebrate the birthday of one of the owners of Miss Amanda at FullSwapRadio.com. You know what? Full Swap Radio, you can hear all your greatest shows. You can hear Miss Amanda all the way back from when she was still in her 40s doing her show. Check it out today, Full Swap Radio. There's Crazy Truth and so many more great shows. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. FullSwapRadio.com. And don't forget, buy a Full Swap Radio shirt or swag at FullSwapShop.com today. Yay! Let the party go for 365 days. Oh my God. I didn't even know we let the clowns in. That was amazing. That was awesome. You know what's really funny? Someday when this show is no one's listening anymore, it's just me sitting in a room, a padded room, just babbling about this. People will listen back to and they'll realize that the commercials were the best part of the show. Cole never said a damn thing that was worth a fuck, but the commercials were funny.
Oh, wow. I got nothing.
Okay, so
Absolutely
Connie, don't fuck the old
nothing.
person. You're fine. All right, so let's.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so I'm gonna move on. Look, the other question that it was more just set up because of the age thing, and yes, it is a legitimate question. Where the husband only wants to play with younger gals. The one thing and I think this is an important part of talking about age. I think that you have to have realistic expectations going into the lifestyle when it comes to who and what you can hook up with. I think you see this. It's not just guys that do this, but you see it more clearly with guys. They're more obvious about this. Mm-hmm. And this like quest for younger is better, or whatever. We said it before, second, personality wins, 110%. And I'm gonna tell you what, you can suck dick like a fucking rock star, straight up porn star, win an award, golf ball through garden hose, the whole 9 yards. When you were 20, you were horrible at sucking dick. It just is what it is. Younger is not better. I think that there is, you know a way that I can tell people who I really want to fuck? Watch them on a dance floor. Mm-hmm. Because when you move, you're like fluid. People watch you because you're just fluid. And there's people that are stiff and people that are stiff, fuck stiff. And, it's like, but age has nothing to do with any of that shit. It really doesn't. But I think a lot of guys would get in this quest for younger, and then we're losing track of what the lifestyle is supposed to be about. And I think that I think it's very easy to, I think as guys, we have to be a little more understanding that how would we feel if your spouse or your significant other only was like, well, I only want to fuck guys that are 20-something because, they're ripped and they're, and like the one guy said, they have way better stamina. And it was just like in your face, like this constant, like, you only because you're not good enough. And I think guys, we get caught in the lifestyle. We do it in everything. We expect our women to dress, plume your feathers out so that Angela, yes, it does hurt hips, knees. But as guys, we expect women when we go out, we expect our wives to dress slutty and basically get all dolled up, but we think we should be able to go out with just fucking flip flops and shorts on type thing. Mm-hmm. Teresa, feel free to, you can send me a private message. I'm getting volunteers to be my gilf.
Oh, there you go.
Awesome. So it's the same thing. So as guys, we expect 20 and 30-something-olds to just automatically be cool with us as guys, and we're taking all the people that are our own age, like, yeah, whatever. And I think that's asshole. I think we've got to be smart with that. If for the couple where all he wants to fuck is younger couples, I think she needs to go, no. He needs to put
Is that so he doesn't... It's almost like a conquest of when he was younger.
I reached out. I never got a response back. When I reached out,
but I mean, in a male guess.
Yes, to a degree. To me, I would say that he's going through every time as a guy. For me personally, that I went through any sort of midlife or any sort of like self-doubt, something that bothers me internally. You know what I mean? That is that's a way to make myself feel better. It's like, okay, think back several years when the kids were little, but we were at a work party, remember, and everybody was younger, and we're all drinking, and I felt old, and so by God, I was gonna show them that I could still
drink like I did when I was in college. Yes, I remember.
Right, and you had to pour me into the car, and I was puking outside the car. Yeah, that whole thing, and that's. So we, as guys, because we're kind of simple creatures, we do that. And so I could see him maybe going to this midlife crisis sort of thing and thinking that to make himself feel more like a man, he's going to take and try to hook up with somebody that's way younger. here's the thing. It's like going to a strip club. I have nothing against strippers. Love strippers. Like to fuck strippers. Like to look at strippers. Like to sniff strippers. Whatever. But if you go to a strip club and if you believe that the stripper really cares about you, go in with Monopoly money and then see how long that takes.
Yeah, no doubt.
I mean, here's the thing. They're not supposed to love you. You're supposed to be having fun.
Mm-hmm.
And your self-worth, just like no woman's self-worth should be determined based upon how many likes or hearts or some shit they get on a picture on a Facebook page.
That's what makes you feel better.
But it shouldn't. Your self-worth shouldn't be determined on that at all, right?
Mm-hmm.
And no man's self-worth should be determined based on how old the piece of ass is he gets. Because here's the thing. You get me if the 80-year-old chick can fuck me like nobody else and send me straight so that you'd think I was at church because I'm yelling sweet Lord hallelujah and all the way through, then hook me up. I'm going to bang that giggle till there's no tomorrow. And if the 20-year-old makes it so it breaks my dick and it was lame, then what the fuck? I don't care. Some other great comments. Sniffers unite on with Cole. Thanks, Jason. Age is just a number. I'd rather connect on both parties to be open and fun and have good personalities to have a better time myself. Exactly. Ronald, I just go with the flow. Hell, it seems everyone is younger than me. I go for the personality more than the age. Look, and you know what?
And he has a cute Southern accent.
And he's a cool dude. And all these guys. This is the thing is that just people be people. Bill and Ted had it right fucking forever and a day ago. Just be excellent to each other. But don't put your self-worth based upon, fucking who you fuck. It's a hobby. Is your self-worth based upon how good your golf score was that day? I shot a shitty round of golf. I'm a piece of shit. No, it's a hobby. Our hobby is sticking our club into other people's holes. It is what it is. So that shouldn't be what. So.
I'm just listening and I'm thinking.
I love my golf analogies.
Well,
Here's what's funny. I don't golf.
Think about when we first got in the lifestyle, and of course we drank a lot.
Wait,
just
what?
Because we like to party.
I'm still drunk from that.
But there was like one party that, regardless, Amanda would get really drunk.
Oh God!
And someone just got lucky.
No,
you didn't know who it was going to be.
Yeah, no shit.
And on a sober basis, I never would have picked him in like the Man on the Moon. But I'm like, let's go.
No, yeah, it's every now and then. Look, and just so you all know,
the poor girl that was on the trampoline, and I kicked the guy's side and started eating her out.
Yeah, just so you all know, she still does lottery drawings. You just got when you're in the right place, the right time.
You never know.
You never know. Jackpot. Hell, I don't even know. I'll look over and be like, wow, somebody just hit the lottery. Ding, 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 ding. If we were in Vegas, I should make a sound machine that carries that around.
No.
The count, I could walk up when you're fucking ding, 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 ding.
No.
What's that for? Because you hit the lottery. Okay, so now I want to talk about something else with this age thing. Real quick. So there you go. I'm done with that quick. They didn't respond back. I'm pissed, Anyway, so let's talk about the kid thing. Because here's the thing. I used to hassle about you all the time about this, but the reality is it is not rare at all. It is a huge common part in the lifestyle that people have, and what you find is, for those who don't have kids or don't know, if they have boys, the mother usually has an age thing based upon the boys. Mm-hmm. If they have girls, the dad usually has an age thing based upon the girls, right? Now, and then the other side doesn't give two flying fucks. So the example would be, for a long time, Miss Amanda would never fuck anybody younger than our boys. My argument to that always was, as our boys continue to get older, eventually we're only going to be able to fuck 60-year-olds, right? So I always wanted her to get over that.
So we're fucking at 80?
With any God-given luck. But the thing is that, and then for me, I didn't care. I fucked a 21-year-old. 21, 22. Something like that. 20-something. And I was...
When we first started?
Uh-huh.
She was like 23.
Yeah. So, and you know what? And I felt absolutely zero guilt. Our kids are 28, 26, and 22. And you know what? I could easily without even vaguely thinking about it. Wouldn't faze me in this. No way, shape, or form. Nail a 21-year-old right now and be completely okay with it. Yep, I'm good. But if you talk to guys that have daughters, nope, no way. And I get it. I understand it more now. But you're over that a little bit.
A little bit.
You think. We don't know for sure.
I've only tried it once.
But it was a big step. Here's the thing.
It was a big step.
It was a huge step, and we were not new in the lifestyle when you made that decision, when you took that step.
No.
And I'm saying that for the people listening, because there's some people going, well, we've been in it like 2 years, and I just know if I'm ready. We were in it like 8.
But some people want to try it and get past it. I kept holding off.
It was, the thing is in hindsight, it was probably wrong how much I hassled her about it. Funny.
Dick.
Funny, but wrong. But I think that's a thing. I think it's we have to be understanding of those types of fucking situations.
Yes.
Why? Okay, so explain for people that don't have kids or it doesn't bother them. What truly was? Why was it a big deal? Why was it? What was the? Just because they didn't know your kids or anything else, but it was just the same age as your kids. Explain why that was a big deal to people.
Because you're old enough to be their parent. What do you mean? It's like fucking one of your kids' friends.
But but here's the thing: if somebody was a year older than your kid, you still could have been their parent. If you had a kid at 15, you could have been somebody's fucking parent. Was that the only thing, or was it just because if it was close? What was your requirements? No, like somebody put earlier, no more. They had to be at least 10 years older than their daughter. So, what was your requirements?
They couldn't be younger than my kids. What do you mean? What are my requirements?
But they could have been just a year older, and you'd been fine with it.
Probably.
No, it's not. There's not a fight. You're making a gray area out of this. No, what
I
was the
wasn't approached
requirement?
by somebody that age.
The fuck it wasn't, because I was trying to break you of that shit forever. I wanted to break you of that shit early on because I knew that at some point in time we were going to be old and it was going to kill my chances.
I don't know what my thought process was. I really don't. I don't know. I don't know if
you had daughters, it would have been different.
Wouldn't want somebody to look at me as like a mother figure, or you know.
What if they had a huge dick and were hot?
You know, the one I did fuck. He's like, well, you're older than my mom.
But okay, but
Great.
but
I'm past that now.
But it was funny.
But yeah, it was.
The thing is that, let me ask this: if you'd have had daughters, if we'd had 3 daughters, would it have been the same thing? There's part of me that goes, it wouldn't have fazed me in the least. I still would have been like, but I can't honestly say that.
You don't have a daughter.
I can't. Patrick just came out with the greatest line ever, and it's so true. Probably depends on the hotness. And the thing is it probably does. I was the one that always cracked jokes. I'm such a pig. I used to crack jokes about, we should get a hot tub and you can have your friends up for and shit. And I would never do that. But it's like, I can tell you, I think part of it comes from, if you're listening and you have little kids, okay, like elementary, junior high kids, wait till they go to fucking high school. Wait till they go to high school, because I'm telling you, what's gonna happen is you go to pick up your freshman child, boy or girl, doesn't matter. You're sitting in the parking lot, and school is coming out, right? Classes are emptying, and these kids are coming out. And you're going to look at these girls piling out of this high school, and you're going to be like, I thought I was at a high school. Because they're going to look like college girls coming out. And they're going to come out, and it's going to be like, now wait a minute, when I was in high school, they didn't look like that. They didn't dress like this. Stifler's mom. They didn't dress like that. They didn't. You're just sitting there going, this is wrong because they're hot and they're in high school and they're not supposed to be hot. And your kid gets in the car and you look at him like, You got to go fuck some things.
But
Jesus Christ.
No, but seriously, think back to high school. There were some girls that were damn hot.
They were damn hot, but they weren't wearing the same things they're wearing now. There's more of them.
No, because
when I picked
styles
Sebastian,
change.
the first one up, I don't care. The first time in high school, I'm just going. I was almost like, I don't know. I think I was just in shock. I'm just like, there are girls that are coming out that if you were just to see them out at a mall, you would never have guessed them to be
in high school.
The guys, it's a little bit different because dudes are dudes and they're fucking morons, and that it is what it is, right? But, and I remember saying to you as soon as I got home, I am so fucking glad we did not have daughters.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was just like, what the fuck? Because I'm going, in high school, if I was in high school now, I'd have just been a walking penis. I'd just been like, oh. And as a parent, you're just like, oh, holy fucking shit. Young lady, do you need a shawl? Cover that up.
I have 4 daughters hooked up with a woman 3 years younger than his oldest.
Oh, rock on. Way to go, dude. Kick ass.
Wow.
One of my grandparents, one of my grandfathers, after my grandmother died, when he got remarried, she was 2 years younger than his oldest. his oldest kid.
Yeah, but by the time you're like 50s, 60s.
He was in his, well, yeah, he was in, it would have been, he'd have been 60, and she was like 38. Or something like that. Go get him. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I wonder where I get my pervertedness from. Huh. I'll be damned.
Well, we know you get it from that side.
But so I get it. I say that wouldn't, I don't think it would bother me if I had daughters. If I had daughters, it'd be a totally different ballgame. I'd decide, probably, maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Depend if I was attracted to the guys that they brought over.
Where's your mom? She's out putting lotion on herself again out in the backyard. Dun 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 dun. I would say Mike's got the greatest thing. I was the prude making my daughter change her clothes and attending her school events in uniform to keep all those cheese dicks away. I can see that. Now, okay, so here's the other thing. This can go right along with, just like that, into this age thing. So here's the newest thing. We have it happen on our page. We've had it happen at our events. What do you do when all of a sudden you go to a big event and you look over and there's your little princess and her boyfriend or her husband, or your little prince and his girlfriend or wife? It blows me away in the lifestyle how much, because this ties right into the age thing, how much people are like freak the fuck out the thought of their kids being a part of it, right? About the lifestyle.
Some do.
But how is it really that big deal? Well, they're too young to know. Well, why? I mean, that's we can't even answer that question because our kids know. We've had our oldest ones work security at a couple of our events. All of our kids have helped with
kissed
setup.
on and groped.
Yeah, all of our kids have helped us either set up for events or know what we do or whatever. So it's not a big deal. But that's an interesting part of the age thing that ties in with this is how do you deal with? I mean, obviously it's one of those things you I know a couple that is in that situation, and they just sat down and had an honest conversation with their kids, and they both agreed that they would make sure they communicate which events they were going to, and they don't go to the same events. I know another one that another couple that they might be at the same hotel takeover or whatever, and they just go their separate way.
Went to a hotel party with 2 couples that we play with. A new couple was there and we ended up playing with them. Come to find out, the woman graduated with our son. Needless to say, we pay a lot more closer attention to age.
Rock on.
Went to house parties where the host's adult children were present. We've done that though. We used to go to the one party where the son was DJing.
But that wasn't a house party. It kind of was, but it was more like a big venue-ish type thing. I can tell you this. I guess here's my thing. You know, when our one son was working security for us, we got him a room at the hotel, and we're like, you know, so
I don't think he stayed.
No, he stayed in the room. He stayed in the room, but we're like, you know, so he didn't have to drive back home, and then we were also like, you know, do whatever, you know, whatever. I wouldn't have wanted to be. I wouldn't necessarily. I don't know that it would have fazed me if I'd seen him macking on somebody or whatever. I don't want to see it. I'm not going to go out of my way to look for it.
Right.
You know, I think that would be out of my comfort. Like, I don't think I couldn't be banging some chick and be like, "Son, how's yours?" I mean, that's just.
So you don't want to do a father-son kink.
I don't think I could. I don't think I could. I mean, I don't think I could, but you know. I suppose it's probably very
never
vacuum.
say never.
Well, yeah. I mean, you know, look, if Madonna came over, and it's like, you know, I'd probably, well, what the hell, you know? I mean, there's probably exceptions to the rule. It's just, I don't know. That would be a weird one for me, you know. Okay, so kids do look hot nowadays, but a red flag always pops up. It tells me that's someone's daughter. I can only imagine what I would do if an older man looked at my granddaughter the wrong way. Yeah. Here's the other thing that's so interesting about the lifestyle when you think about this, and this is something that goes back to the original one, and I think Ron makes a great point with this, is that, you know, everybody, don't cut yourself short, Cole, with enough rum, you can do anything. Wes, you're exactly right. But this is one of those things that as guys, and just people in the lifestyle, when the lifestyle is not about a meat market. That's really the whole thing, because we've said this for years. It is about pissed off chin pig. It is about the fact that we have a fucking holy shit! All hell is broken loose here at the studio. Someone's breaking in. Oh my god! No, but it's a thing of it's more than just a meat market. We're about relationships. And deeper than that, you know? So it is somebody's wife. It is somebody's daughter. It is somebody's grandkid. It is somebody's whatever. And you can still fuck and have a great time and still be respectful of that factor all the way through. And that's probably like the biggest thing that goes with it, you know? It just, yeah. Marv goes, I love live radio. Yep, this is what makes it great when the dogs go fucking apeshit. Never work with animals. But that's all right, my 50-year-old. See how well she's doing? I'm waiting to hear, knock it the fuck off. I'll hear it pretty quick. That's coming next. Wow. Anywho. And we don't edit any of this shit out at all. At all. But hey, Miss Amanda.
Okay.
Good, because the one thing stopped moving.
What one thing?
So now we're having other additional technical difficulties. Oh my lord. So, okay. Is that still recording?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Alright. Perfect. Anywho, so
We'll let it sit until the end of it. I'm not worried about it. Especially the dog's barking. Someone came to the door. And someone trying to sell something.
Are you shitting me?
So they came to the front door where the dogs can see.
Oh my god. Great. Awesome.
Anyway.
Alright.
It's time
I said
anyway.
no shit. Well, with that, live TV at its fucking finest, all hell's break loose.
Yeah, no.
So, with that and the fact that our other thing just totally stopped working on us, perfect.
No, it just stopped.
It just stopped. So, there you go. So,
If that was gone, then I'd be concerned.
yeah, no shit. Well, luckily, we'll just have to figure out.
Oh, we do have the recording.
Oh, Jesus. Welcome to fucking. This is what we're talking about.
It's okay.
Anyway, so there you go. There's our age show.
There you go.
So, I don't know. I hope that helped. I hope we answered some things. I hope this spurred motivated people. We're leaving way early now, too. God damn.
Not really.
Yeah, we
That
are.
says 56 minutes. Or 50.
That would be that age thing again. Oh
54.
my god. I'm going to fucking shoot the people in this neighborhood.
It's just 54. It's okay.
Anyways, alright. Well, one more shout out to our sponsors. ASM Lifestyle Magazine. It's not just for the dogs. Woof, woof, woof. Everybody wants to be a part of this one. So make sure you vote today. This one will go over great. This should be an award-winning show soon, I hope. Oh, my Lord. ASM Lifestyle Magazine. Yep, vote for them. Buy some shit at fullswapshop.com. Don't forget to check them out. We're going to get a shirt. Now, I'm going to have a shirt made that just has dogs barking on it.
The bark?
Just says wolf.
Arf.
Oh, God. We support Krazy Wolf. Truth. What? Nothing. Anyways, so there you go. If you're old, have sex. If you're young, have sex. If you're somewhere in between, fuck, be merry. Bring it on.
Go
do it
by
for each other.
personality.
Yeah, no shit.
You know.
Personality, do the sniff test. I'm just kidding. God, save
If
your
you're
life.
interested, go for it.
No shit. If they look hot, fuck them. Okay. So with that being said, doing it the only way we know how, the only way we want to, the only way we ever fucking will, Kasbh style, with the dogs, out. Woof, woof, woof.
Bye.